So if you have a better channel, please recommend it because I'm tired of this goddamn channel. I feel like they need to bring back Electric Area if that's what 52 took over. XM52 is what I got anyways. I don't know what the difference between Sirius and XM. It might be a different channel. But when Diplo took over, I just felt like it was BPM with a little bit different selection, but it suffers from the same issue of playing the same goddamn track over and over and over. And by the time you're ready to like punch a hole in your radio because you heard the same forking song 6 times in the last 25 minutes, they'll switch it up and they'll play that song again, but they'll do a remix because we know the remix is so much different. And I do like remixes, don't get me wrong. I feel like there's so many indie artists out there, some small time producers, some people that are kind of on the come up that should have their music being played on the radio right now, and it's not. It's if Tiesto does a new track that sounds like the last 17 Tiesto tracks, that's what gets played 3 times this morning because it's Tiesto, and it doesn't even sound like anything new. It's just it's good music, right? It's he obviously great producer. Whoever he's got singing on the track sounds great, but it sounds like the same old shit over and over and over. I bounce over to BPM. What do I got? Same issue, same shit over and over and over. I know there's some other channels here that I think you can stream, which I guess I'm gonna look into that. If you have some recommendations, feel free to drop a comment below with something else to, not even XM, if there's somewhere else or something else to stream. I mean, shit, I'm about to jump in iTunes, just hit shuffle on a playlist somewhere. The chill, I do like the chill channel. Like there's some good tunes there. Soul Cycle Radio, get the fuck out of here. Like, oh my god. You know what? You don't need Soul Cycle channel. You need any State of Trance, 718, 724. Pick any of those, and you got a couple hours of just banging trance music that you can work out, run, cycle to. I don't need a whole goddamn channel. I just need a State of Trance. That will get it done. Studio 54, Pitbull, Utopia. These new channels. What is all this? A State of Armin. I mean, that could be good. Maybe that's where is that where the State of Trance is now? Because it used to be on 52, right? I think. I mean, I used to look forward to that because I could at least count on a pretty good mix for a couple hours. 4 on the floor. Interesting. All right. Well, I'm going to check out a State of Armin. If you got any other recommendations, let me know. But, do you have that same complaint where you feel like, particularly on XM and the EDM channels, that they just play the same shit over and over and over again? That was the one thing that excited me about XM radio as a whole, because the local radio stations used to do something similar, especially in Detroit. There's a lot of Detroit, in the hip-hop scene, there's a lot of Detroit artists who are coming up, and they just wouldn't play the music. And I feel like, it's local, you should put these people on, give them a shot, and they never really did it as much as they should have. They always played the big name artists over and over and over and over again. So I was like, all right, if you're not gonna introduce me to some new music, then XM, at that point was. I found that I was discovering a lot of new music on XM. But then I feel like they went back to that same trap as the local radio stations where they just play, they go to the Billboard 100 and find the hottest tracks, and they just play that shit over and over and over again, and play some smaller artists, play some more up and coming. There's some bangers out there that maybe doesn't have the name Tiesto on it, and when's the last time you've seen a Dead Mouse track pop up on any of the EDM stations? I mean, you play this Tiesto song over and over and over again, and how about you play some Dead Mouse, More Ghosts and Stuff with Rob? I mean, you want to do a morning uplifting banger that usually gets people moving. If you're gonna stick to playing big name artists, is what I'm saying. Like, it's Throw some Dead Mouse on there. Like, mix it up. Like, just the same. Oh my God, it's the same shit over and over and over. I just gave up this morning. Like, I turned the radio off. I'm going to open my window and just listen to traffic. It was better than listening to the same song that I bet in the last, I don't know, 2 weeks. Because I do a show called Lyrically Provoked. And I take little pieces of song lyrics and I talk about the insights and what, thoughts and what inspires me when I read these lyrics. And ended up hitting like 180 countries in the last 12 months. The show went pretty wild. So I'm always looking for new music and new lyrics to feature on the show. But there's just, I keep coming across a lot of these there's hot songs right now. But there's one or two I bet in the last, 2 weeks. I bet I've heard them 100 times. That's how much they've been played on the radio. And I get it. When a song's hot, it's hot. But Jesus Christ. Because the other issue is, I mess around with a little bit of EDM and hip hop production. When you're creating those songs and you got them looped, and you're playing around with scales and chords and all this stuff, it gets really annoying because it's really repetitive sometimes. And EDM can just get really repetitive. So it's like, not only is this song being played so much, it's also, in the EDM bucket where a lot of the beats are just, they're very repetitive too. And it's fucking annoying is what I'm saying. Man, 51, 52, can we get some new music on here? Can you stop playing the same shit? Can we get Electric Area back? And they mixed it up, right? You would get some harder music, some dance music, some vocal, some non-vocal, some trance, some old school Detroit shit. Like, I felt like they mixed it up all over the place. This is just the same shit over and over and over again, 24 hours a day. Anyways, I'm done complaining. I'm fed up on this one. If you guys have any thoughts or better channels to listen to, please drop a comment below. I need it. I need something new in my life. Anyways, till then, I'm going to catch you on the next one.